Hello, everyone, and welcome to Parkinson Canada's Summer Sing-Along and Trivia event. My name is Donna Greening, and I'm a Programs and Services Coordinator at Parkinson Canada. Before we get started, I want to go over a few items with you. From coast to coast, we acknowledge the ancestral and unceded territories of Inuit, Métis, and First Nations peoples. We've enabled closed captioning for the benefit of attendees who may be hearing impaired. You can turn on or off closed captioning on your screen by clicking on the CC Live Transcript button, and then you can click on Show Subtitle or Hide Subtitle. Please note that this feature uses auto transcription, so there might be some spelling errors along the way. This event is using a meeting format as opposed to a webinar format, so we can all enjoy seeing everyone else participate. You have the option of viewing this event in speaker view, where the person who's speaking will appear on your device on one large screen and everyone else is in small screens that you can scroll through, or you can view it in gallery view, where you see many small screens at the same time, including the one with the person speaking. We strongly suggest you choose speaker view so that you'll be better able to see the presentations and follow along. You can choose which view you want by clicking on the View button on the top right of your screen and then clicking on the view that you want. It's important that everyone attending this webinar keeps yourselves muted so that our sing-along leader and I remain as the active screens for everyone. Also, this event is being recorded in speaker view, so be sure to stay muted so you don't end up with your screen being on the recording. The chat window is there if you want to talk amongst yourselves or type in your answer to a trivia question, but you don't need to do that. Before we start the sing-along, I invite you to watch this short special message from our President and CEO, Dr. Karen Lee.
Over 100,000 Canadians live with Parkinson's. We have one of the highest rates in the world. My name is Karen Lee. I'm the CEO of Parkinson Canada. My late grandfather lived with Parkinson's disease, and I know very well the importance of family and how they have to come together to support one another, but most importantly, the person living with Parkinson's. That is why I am dedicated and committed to ensuring Parkinson Canada continues to empower those living with Parkinson's. Each year, our programs and services reach over 10,000 people. We are a community. We are here not only for the person living with Parkinson's, but their family, friends, and their care network to ensure we all continue to thrive. Our advocacy efforts are focused on raising the voices of people affected by Parkinson's. Our Parkinson Advisory Council is made up of people affected by Parkinson's from across the country. They bring a diverse background and experience, but most importantly, they provide me and the organization with advice on topics that are important to them and their community. As a scientist, I know the importance of investing in bold and novel ideas that lead to breakthrough discoveries. At the same time, bringing researchers, clinicians, and people living with Parkinson's to collaborate to push the needle in our understanding of Parkinson's disease. We invest in the next generation of researchers and clinicians to ensure that we continuously understand the Parkinson's disease and also the care management of people affected by Parkinson's. When I'm in the community, I want people to know that Parkinson Canada is with them in every step of their journey with Parkinson's disease. People often ask, when is the right time to connect with Parkinson Canada? Is it when they have their first diagnosis? Is it when their symptoms get worse? Or is it when they need more information and resources? The answer is now. Researchers and clinicians are working tirelessly to find a cure. Meanwhile, every single day, 25 more Canadians are diagnosed with Parkinson's. Our goal is to empower people affected by Parkinson's to live well now.
And now let's get started. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Emilio Zaras. Since his grade school days at the prestigious St. Michael's Choir School, Emilio has been singing professionally at weddings, funerals, festivals, and other events. Highlights of his career was landing a part in the original Toronto Mirvish production of the musical Miss Saigon and working for several years on the cruise ships of Carnival Cruise Lines and Royal Caribbean International Cruise Lines. Today, he's working more than ever, singing for many of the retirement and long-term care residences throughout the Greater Toronto Area and beyond. Welcome, Emilio Zaras.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Donna, for inviting me to be a part of this. We're here to have a good time, so let's get this party started. Keep yourselves muted, but sing along to your heart's content. Let's get started with When You're Smiling, because I want to see you all smiling. Here we go. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you'll bring on the rain, so stop your sighing and be happy again when you're smiling. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. From the top. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you'll bring on the rain, so stop your sighing and be happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. But when you're crying, you'll bring on the rain, so stop your sighing and be happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. All right, I hope you were singing along with me. All right, the next song we're going to do is Que Sera Sera from the great Miss Doris Day. Here we go. When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Everyone! Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up, I fell in love. I asked my sweetheart, what lies ahead? You're all my sweethearts today. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Come on, sweethearts. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their father, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly, everyone, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. what will be, will be. Big finish, here we go. Que sera, sera. All right, I hope you were singing along with me. All right, now we're gonna do a song by the great Mr. Neil Diamond. It's called Sweet Caroline. I know this is some of people's favorite. It's a party song. All right, now. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Everyone, hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with more than two. And when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Ready? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. Na na na, na na na. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Woo, I thought I lost you there for a minute. Okay, what's next? We are going to do a medley of songs by the great Mr. Elvis Presley. Now, the words aren't going to be there, but sing along because most of these songs everybody knows. The one through party in the county jail. Prison band was there when they began to win. The band was jumping and the drum began to swing. The herd is knocked down, they'll burn, sing and rock. Everybody let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block will dance to the jailhouse rock. Spider Monkey playing the saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. Drummer Bob from Illinois with crash, boom, bang. Whole rim section was the purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Ooh. Everybody in the whole cell block. We'll dance to the jailhouse rock. You ain't on but a hound dog. Right on time. You ain't none but a hound dog. Right on time. Well, you ain't ever gonna rap it and you ain't no friend of mine. You said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. You said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't ever gonna rap it and you ain't no friend of mine. Hope some of you are dancing over there. Alright, this next song is a German one that he did way back when. It's called Wooden Hearts. Muss ich denn zum städtlichen Haus, städtlichen Haus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. Muss ich denn zum städtlichen Haus, städtlichen Haus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Sei mir gut, sei mir gut, sei mir wieder wirklich so. Wieder wirklich so, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. Right, this is another favorite. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. The little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Keep you satisfied. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand and take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. No, I can't help falling in love with you. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you do with me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. One for the money, two for the show. Really get ready now, don't get going, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off my blue suede shoes. Knock me down, spit in my face, slandering my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do, but I'll lay off my shoes. Well, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off my blue suede. Here we go. Blue, blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off my blue suede shoes. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. Some Elvis. All right. Oh, what's next? Oh, no, that's for later. I don't know. I didn't even realize that was playing. All right, here we go. Here we're going to do, from Elvis medley, we're going to do The Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. Okay, sing along with me. Here we go. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed onto the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in a yellow submarine. Sing! We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard, many more of them live next door, and the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Instrumental break. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. Sing! We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. There you go. We did it. Okay, what's next? We have Stand By Me. Here we go. when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea. No, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. By me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. By me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. There you go. Woo! All right, Donna, over to you.
Great. Thanks so much. How much fun was that, everyone? We are now going to give everyone a chance to catch their breath while we take a short trip down memory lane with some fun trivia from the past. While we won't be declaring a winner to this challenge, if you'd like to keep track of your own score, we've got 25 questions coming up right away. If you'd like to type in the letter of your answer in the chat window, feel free. We're just going to share the screen, so we've got the questions coming up. All right, so question is, what new fashion was introduced in 1946? Was it A, nylon stockings, B, blue jeans, C, the bikini, or D, sneakers? So you can either think of the answer in your head or you can type what you think is the answer into the chat window. It's up to you. And the answer is C, the bikini. The next question. Where is the longest freshwater beach in the world? Is it in Sylvan Lake, Alberta, Wasaga Beach, Ontario, C, Bennett Lake, Yukon, or D, Basin Head Beach, PEI? Get another moment to think about that. And the answer is B, Wasaga Beach, Ontario. Who would have thought Ontario has that claim to fame? Next question. What famous actress was in many 1980s workout videos? Was it Jane Fonda, A, B, Meryl Streep, C, Sally Field, or D, Whoopi Goldberg? And the answer is A, Jane Fonda. The next question. Worldwide, what is the most popular flavor of ice cream? Is it A, chocolate, B, vanilla, C, black licorice, or D, tiger tiger? Now, it may not be your favorite flavor, but what is the most popular flavor worldwide? Give anyone a second just to enter if they want to into the chat window. And the answer is B, vanilla. The next question is, what are pedal pushers? Is it A, florist shops, B, electric bikes, C, bike store salespeople, or D, calf-length trousers? And the answer is pedal pushers are calf-length trousers. Next question. It's considered good luck to get married in which month? Is it A, June? Is it A, May, B, June, C, July, or D, August? We've got someone saying none of the above. I guess they got married in a different month. But the answer is, it's considered good luck to get married in B, June, when they talk about a June bride. Next question. What was used to simulate snow in the movie The Wizard of Oz? Was it A, asbestos, B, cornflakes, C, feathers, or D, dandruff? What did they use to make the fake snow in The Wizard of Oz? Got lots of different answers coming in, but there's only one correct one. And quite shockingly, the answer is A, asbestos. Would never be allowed in today's movie making industry, but back then they did not realize how hazardous it was. Next question. Which classic science fiction series began in 1966? Was it A, The Jetsons, B, Harry Potter, C, Star Wars, or D, Star Trek? Which began in 1966? And the answer is D, Star Trek. The next question. What toy was invented in 1943? Was it A, Barbie, B, Slinky, C, Rubik's Cube, or D, Silly Putty? (1943). The answer is B, the Slinky. And the next question. What 1961 beach movie starred Elvis Presley as Chadwick Chad Gates? Was it A, Jaws, B, Castaway, C, Blue Hawaii, or D, Blue Lagoon? Give everyone a chance to put their answers in the chat if they want. And the right answer is C, Blue Hawaii. Next question. The movie La Bamba was about the life and tragic death of which 1950s musical sensation? Was it A, Patsy Cline, B, Elvis, C, Richie Valens, or D, Chubby Checker? La Bamba. The correct answer actually is C, Richie Valens. Great. Okay, the next question. Who was accused of ruining country music by exposing their navel, also known as a belly button? Was it A, Anne Murray, B, Ray St. Germain, C, William Shatner, or D, Shania Twain? And the right answer is D, Shania Twain. And it was quite the scandal at the time. Next question. In 1964, world heavyweight champion Cassius Clay changed his name to what? Was it A, Play-Doh, B, Muhammad Ali, C, Mike Tyson, or D, Rocky Balboa? And you can enter your answer if you wish into the chat window. Give you another moment for your answer. And Cassius Clay changed his name to B, Muhammad Ali. And the next question. When fishing, what is a bobber? Is it someone who fell overboard, which is A? Is it B, your friend Bob? Is it C, a tiny fish? Or D, a float on your fishing line? And a bobber is D, a float on your fishing line. I guess it's so named because it bobs in the water. Next question. In 1962, who became the new host of The Tonight Show? Was it A, Phil Donahue, B, Oprah Winfrey, C, Johnny Carson, or D, Regis Philbin? All great hosts, but only one of them became the new host of The Tonight Show. And the answer is C, Johnny Carson. Next question. What group had the 1978 hit song YMCA? Was it A, the Spice Girls, B, Village People, C, Captain and Tennille, or D, Aerosmith? And the answer is B, The Village People. Next question. Which duo's slogan was, "Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't"? Was it A, Sonny and Cher? Was it B, Almond Joy and Mounds Candy Bars? C, NyQuil and DayQuil? Or D, Ben and Jerry's Ice Cream? Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And the answer is B, Almond Joy and Mounds Candy Bars. Next question. On April 30, 1952, this toy aired as the first TV ad aimed at children. What was the toy? Was it A, Hot Wheels, B, Cabbage Patch Kids, C, Raggedy Ann and Andy, or D, Mr. Potato Head? You may be surprised to know that the first TV ad aimed at children was Mr. Potato Head. And if you had the original set, you actually got the accessories and had to find your own potato. Next question. About how many pounds of lemons can one lemon tree produce in a year? Is it A, 6 pounds, B, 60 pounds, C, 600 pounds, or D, 6,000 pounds? We've got some good guesses coming in. In actual fact, one lemon tree can produce about 600 pounds of lemon in a year. That's quite a lot. Next question. Where is Canada's largest powwow held? Is it A, Winnipeg, Manitoba, B, Moncton, New Brunswick, and I see there's a typo, I apologize, C, Charlottetown, PEI, or D, Edmonton, Alberta? Those choices again are A, Winnipeg, B, Moncton, C, Charlottetown, or D, Edmonton. All right, and Canada's largest powwow is actually held in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Next question. Whose 1988 advertising slogan was "Just Do It"? Was it A, Weight Watchers, B, Nestea, C, Ferrari, or D, Nike? Who said "Just do it"? And the right answer is Nike. And the next question is, which player broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball? Was it A, Jackie Robinson, B, Reggie Jackson, C, Willie Mays, or D, Hank Aaron? Who broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball? And the answer is A, Jackie Robinson. Next question. What 80s TV show featured housemates Jack, Janet, and Chrissy? Was it A, Mork and Mindy, B, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, C, Three's Company, or D, mash? And Jack, Janet, and Chrissy were characters on the TV show Three's Company. Next question. What did Kool-Aid Man say as he broke through walls? Did he say ouch, which is A? Did he say B, drink up? Did he say C, stay cool? Or did he say D, oh yeah? What did Kool-Aid Man say when he broke through brick walls on commercials? Lots of guesses coming in. All right, Kool-Aid Man actually said, oh yeah, as he was holding a glass of Kool-Aid. Next question. And this is the last one. Which vehicle was the biggest failure in automotive history? Was it A, the Volkswagen Beetle, B, Dodge Caravan, C, the Ford Edsel, or D, the Chevrolet Bel Air? The biggest failure in automotive history. And the answer is C, the Ford Edsel. Well, thank you so much for playing along. We are now going to rejoin Emilio Zaris for the second half of our sing-along. And I did send a separate song sheet for part 2 if you'd like to follow along. Welcome back, Emilio.
Thank you. Thank you, Donna. All right. Thank you for sticking around, everyone. Are you ready to sing our next song? We're going to do You've Got a Friend in Me, made popular by Randy Newman from the Toy Story movie. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. For you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. Yes, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too. Maybe none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, a friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. That's a cute song. I love that. All right, now we're gonna do Under the Boardwalk. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
From the park you hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Sing.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
All right. Okay. Next we have YMCA. Woo! By the Village People. It was part of the trivia. Don't forget to make some YMCA movements. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you wanna be? I said, young man, you can make with your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was down and out with the blues. I thought no man can even if I was alive. I thought the whole world was so dry. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. There's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground. Woo! Woo! There's no words. You guys didn't get the words. All right. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, are you listening to me? Young man, what do you wanna be? YMCA. You find it at the YMCA. No man, young man, does it all by himself. Young man, put your pride on the shelf. YMCA. And just go to the YMCA. There you go. Woo! All right. The next song is Dancing in the Street. I hope you guys are singing along with me. Here we go. Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right. We're dancing in the street, dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging, records playing, dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, for as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl. Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing, dancing in the street. This is an invitation to cross the nation, a chance for folks to meet. They'll be laughing, singing, music swinging, dancing in the street. Philadelphia, PA, Baltimore, and DC now. Can't forget Motor City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging, records playing, dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. Come on, every guy, grab a girl. Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing, dancing in the street. Way down in the day, dancing in the street. Let's form a big song line. We're dancing in the street, across the ocean, blue, me and you. We're dancing in the street. We're dancing in the street. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna do Journeys. Don't Stop Believing. I had to lower the key because it's really high. You can sing it with me. It's probably easier to sing it in this key anyway. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took a midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Are you singing along? Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop. There you go. Woo! All right. Okay, we've come to the last song. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We shared with you. We're gonna do My Way. And if you know all the words, sing it along with me. If not, sing. I'll cue you to sing My Way part. We're gonna own this song. We're gonna sing it together. We're gonna sing it our way. Here we go. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case. of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I didn't see my way. That's it. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exception. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I didn't see my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew, but through it all, when there were doubts, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and didn't sing my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as the tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. Or you sing. I did it my way. For what is a man or a woman? What have we got? If not ourselves, then we have not to say the things we truly feel, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows. Are you ready? Sing. And did it my way. We did it. All right, there's a tagline. Yes, I did it my way. Let's sing it like we mean it. Together. Yes, I did it my way. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you so much for singing. All right. Back to you, Donna.
Wow, that was a lot of fun, and we could see that you were all having a great time too. Thank you so much, Emilio, for leading the sing-alongs and for sharing your amazing talent and love for great music with us. In about a week's time, we'll mail everybody who registered a hyperlink to the recording of this event. We are also excited to share that Parkinson Canada has partnered with accredited music therapist Sophia Christopher to provide a virtual 12-week music therapy program at no cost. The program begins on Friday, September 16th and runs weekly at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Space is limited. So if you're interested, reach out to Sophia directly to register. Her contact information is now in the chat window, and we will include more details in our follow-up email too. During next month's webinar, the evening of Wednesday, September 21st, we will explore working with Parkinson's. We'll hear from a lawyer about topics including being employed with Parkinson's, workers' rights, disclosing or not a Parkinson's diagnosis, as well as several considerations and disclosure strategies. We'll also hear from individuals living with Parkinson's who are in today's workforce about how their places of employment have worked together with them to create an environment conducive to meaningful work contributions. So watch your email inboxes for more details and a registration link. On behalf, on behalf of all of us at Parkinson Canada, I'd like to thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.